Hi there, thanks for joining me as I make a little snack. This is a late evening snack that I am preparing. I am making a fried plantain sandwich. I have one ripe plantain that I sliced and I broke that one. And I am frying them right now for what I'm sure will be a delicious sandwich. So this is an extra ripe plantain. Excuse me, and as you can see, I cut the slices rather thick so I can have something that has a nice meaty feel to it when I bite into it for my sandwich. So I actually have had these frying for a few minutes and just made my first turn. This one's a little not flat. I had cut a bit of it off on the other side. Let me show you. So it's kind of not flat because, see that? It's a little overripe on one side, and I don't like it when it's too mushy. It makes it hard to fry. So I cut a bit away right there, and I cut a bit away right here, so it has a rounded back. More rounded than a normal plantain shape, so it's having a little hard time staying flat there. I just thought that I would film this and share it with you. I was not going to film initially, so that's why they got a little dark. I just ran to get my camera to film and caught them just in time to turn them. So again, this is one whole plantain, a super ripe yellow plantain that I cut into, I believe, 6 pieces. 2, 4, yep, 6 pieces. And I'm going to make one sandwich out of this. I like my sandwich piled high and thick when I do a fried plantain sandwich, so I'm going to probably fit the largest 4 pieces that I can. If I can squeeze an extra piece and get 5 on my sandwich, I might do that, and then I'll just nibble on one plantain by itself, which I don't know if there's a time that ever goes by where I fry a plantain and don't eat 1 or 2 or maybe 3 pieces right after frying them before the actual meal. So I'm going to dedicate at least 1 piece here to being nibbled on while I wait to eat my sandwich. So this is just the frying process. I just wanted you to have a look at how the bubbling should be. It should be a nice slightly vigorous bubble, as you can see around the plantains here. Not too much, which means the flame is not too high, because you do not want to burn your plantains before they are fully cooked. And you can fry them as dark or as light as you prefer. A ripe plantain, can be eaten just like it, just as it is. You don't even have to fry it. Although I've not ever eaten a raw ripe plantain, I'm thinking it's pretty similar to a ripe banana. So it might not taste exactly like eating a ripe banana, but I'm sure it won't make you sick or give you any kind of a tummy ache to eat a ripe plantain as eating a green plantain might do. That might give you a tummy ache like eating a green banana uncooked. So again, you can fry it as dark or as light as you would like, because it is already ripe and can be eaten as it is without being cooked. And I like mine right about here is actually good. I'm just going to check this. Oh, I think it's almost time to get them out. Oh yeah. So I'm going to I think I'm going to turn my flame off here. I'm just going to flip it back over. I don't want to burn my plantains. This is actually perfect. I'm actually really happy about how dark they're fried. This gives me a slight bit of a crunch. Not really a crunch, but a crispy enough outer texture so that I feel like I'm biting into something when I place it on my bread and get ready to eat it. So I'm going to turn my flame off. Just turn my flame off, and I'm going to pause so that I can get these out of the pot. I'll be right back.